Got a Samsung A04 or an S23 Ultra? It doesn't matter. This time, I'm making weapon recoil 0. After the iPhone guide, now it's Samsung's turn. Tested on 20+ models. If you want 0 recoil forever, just take a moment and watch this golden video till the end. First, go to the settings. Now select the high option. Start by editing the lens section. Set FPP no scope to 115. Set 2x scope to 45. Set 4x scope to 25. Set 8x scope to 20. Set 6x scope to 27. Set 3x scope to 30. Set red dot to 70. Now let's move on to the second section, which is ADS sensitivity in the lens section. Set FPP no scope to 120. Set 2x scope to 50. Set 4x scope to 28. Set 8x scope to 20. Set 6x scope to 20. Set 3x scope to 35. Set red dot to 70. Set TPP no scope to 130. After completing this section, we have another section called Camera Sensitivity Free Look. In this section, set TPP character and vehicle to 150, set camera parachuting to 150. Finally, set FPP character to 100. Now, let's test how this setup works. Also, I should mention that these settings are specifically for non-gyro players. Go to the settings again and enable gyroscope. First, set TP no scope and FPP no scope to 400 in both the first and second sections. This is for when you're not zoomed in, which is crucial for close-range fights. I set it to 400 so you can quickly switch between multiple targets, improving your aim and making you more professional. Now, go back to the settings. Set red dot to 400 in the first section. Set red dot to 300 in the second section. When you test it, you'll notice that there's almost 0 recoil, which is amazing. Go back to the settings again. Set 2x scope to 400 tandrin in the first section. Set 2x scope to 200 A2 in the second section. Now let's test it. And yes, the performance is great. The recoil is minimal, which is normal since the 2x scope isn't a favorite for many players. Again, go to the settings. Set 3x scope to 17 TASTI in the first section. Set 3x scope to 180T in the second section. Let's test it, and as you can see, it works perfectly. This is a really good sensitivity setting for this scope as well. Go to the settings again, set 4x scope to 140 in the first section. Set 4x scope to 145 in the second section. Let's test this too, and you'll see it works incredibly well with very low recoil. Now, let's move on to a favorite scope for many of you. The 6x scope. Set 6x scope to 100 in the first section. Set 6x scope to 95 in the second section. Let's test it. And as you saw, it worked flawlessly. So far, all the scopes we've set up have had 0 recoil. Finally, go to the settings. Set 8x scope to 50 in both sections. And that's the full setup. Copy and use these settings for the best results. Before you go, I'd appreciate it if you like the video and subscribe for more content. Here's the code. And if you want to improve every day, check out this playlist. Don't miss out on this video either. See you next time.